right, welcome back to Slip Joint Display. Today we're looking at a Gateway Barlow and green canvas micarta from Jack Wolf Knives. Let's get into this model. So somewhat recently, Jack Wolf Knives has put out a line of knives that they call their Gateway Barlows. I didn't get one on release, but Richter did, and he decided to send it over to me, and he wanted to know what I thought, review it, carry it, whatever I wanted to do. It's an interesting knife, and it's an interesting idea for Jack Wolf Knives. These are coming in at a lower cost than normal Jack Wolfs, and hence the name, the Gateway Barlow. You know, Gateway, like it's an introduction to the brand. It's something that people can buy just to see how good the quality is from Jack Wolf Knives. And I think the idea behind these is to put out a line of knives available to people that are made with Jack Wolf's normal high quality build construction, but with lower cost materials. So green canvas micarta. I don't know about these liners and bolsters. It wouldn't surprise me if these were stainless steel and not titanium, although I'm not sure. And then the steel for the blade is 14C28N. Satin polished blade, fluted bolsters, bad shield. All the pins look good. They're all flush. Strike down the middle or damn close. Maybe a hair to the left. But yeah, I mean, these are good. They did a good job with these, and they're only, again, they're retailing for $70. This swedge here looks good. The long pull looks good. It's not a ridiculous size. I will say the long pull is deep, and it's a little bit aggressive in the way that it's cut, but nothing over the top. Nothing that really stands out. I'm kind of nitpicking there. But yeah, I think they did a good job on the construction of these. I was wondering, I got this and I was looking at it and handling it, and I was wondering why I liked the size of it so much. And then I started kind of comparing it to some other knives that I was familiar with, and I kind of realized why I like it so much. These are both Grayson Cutlery 86s, and it's the same size. 86 is by far my favorite pattern from GEC, so that would explain why I like it so much. If we just put these two side by side, you may have a millimeter difference or so, but that's basically the same size knife. Very similar in the build and all that. The Jack Wolf's handle is a little bit more squared off, but you're talking small details there. Now, I will say there's a difference in the way that the clip point is cut. And the best way to demonstrate that is to put these guys spine to spine. And you can see that where the cut happens, where the swedge happens, is different. Same as on this 86 here. Just starts at a different place. But that's cool. I can dig it. I like the GECs, but I like this Jack Wolf as well. I think they did a nice job with this clip point blade. The swedge looks good. The cut looks good. I totally dig it. I did notice something when I got these 86s out and started, comparing things. So that's quite a difference in the sound, right? I mean, I didn't really notice it until I had these out and then started closing them up and went down the line and got to this one and noticed the difference in the sound. I mean, it's almost got that metallic sound to it. So I started poking around inside the knife, just kind of wanting to see what I could see. It looks pretty good. I was thinking that maybe there was a stop pin, but I don't see one in there. I don't think that that's the case. I did notice There is a little square in there, but I think that's where the kick runs into the back spring. The other thing that I noticed was there is a little bit of glue right there. I noticed it, I thought it was oil, and I went in there with this matchstick and tried to move it, and it doesn't move. So that's actually surprising for Jack Wolf. They're usually so careful about everything. But, you know, this is a less expensive line, or maybe this was just a one-off where something got through. But regardless, I can dig it. You know, I'm really not worried about that. I like the way this is all cut. Everything looks good. I like the profile of the knife. And I think that doing the size that they did, you know, same size as the 86 for a run of single blade Jack Barlows, I think it was a good idea. I think that's the right size to go with. I almost wish I had my big bro Jack on hand. It's put away somewhere, but just to compare the size of them. But, I mean, as far as everybody's concerned watching, Gateway Barlow, it's the size of an 86. If you want to know what the size is, that's what you're talking about. This almost feels like a Rosecraft with better pull. I mean, when I first took it out of the package, that's what I thought. It feels like a Rosecraft with better pull on it. I don't know if they're made in the same factory or what. I have no idea. The only thing that Richter sent with this was the slip. So I think that's your normal Jack Wolf knife slip. That's how it fits in there. Jack Wolf makes decent slips. I mean, they're not the greatest thing in the world, but they're definitely not the worst either. I can dig this. I think that it was smart for Jack Wolf to put this out. Wouldn't it be interesting if they did something in non-stainless steel? They did something with a carbon steel. I'm not sure what this is Rockwelled at. The edge on this feels good, though. I mean, it's not polished or anything, but the edge feels good. I haven't sharpened it. I don't know if this is Richter's edge or if it's the factory edge, but it's not bad. Let's have a look around real quick. So, 2 3/4 cutting, 3-inch blade. What, 3 3/4 handle, maybe 4. We are flush at half. Look at that. Let's see what we see here. Yeah, a little bit of light coming through. That's all right. I can dig it. Nothing major. And certainly nothing you can see from the outside. Yeah. This construction is really good. I mean, short of the glue that's down in the well, which doesn't affect anything. That's a better look at that. You know, I mentioned that square where the kick hits inside. You can see it down in there. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, is this something that you got in on when they came out? Did you grab one? Did you want to grab one? I heard about it after the fact, I believe. It was either after the fact or I just had too much going on and wasn't able to jump in on it. I don't remember, but I don't know. This might be worth picking up if they put them out again. I mean, it's interesting and the price is right. You know, I mean, these are made in China like other Jack Wolves, but they definitely got the cost where it should be. I don't mind my Carta one bit. this micarta looks pretty good. Couple of, you know, voids there in the micarta, but I can dig it. To me, that just gives it more character. I mean, to me, that's the way it should be. I like the way this looks. Quite frankly, I like this micarta more than their carbon fiber. And their carbon fiber is done well. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my thing. You know, it's with Jack Wolfs, it's often very colorful carbon fiber, and I would rather have a micarta that's more plain Jane. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on it? Is this something that might draw you to the brand, might catch your interest? Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys on the next video.